Hey guys, what's up? Z here, back at you with another unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi 8. I'm very excited to look at this phone, so let's unbox this phone and see what we got inside. And now here, this is what I like, where you have the stuff on top of the phone to kind of protect it from shipping. We're gonna put this aside and look at what else we have inside the phone. We have the actual phone itself. I'm gonna put that aside. We have a cable. We also have a charger, which is not a US charger, unfortunately. And finally, inside this box, we'll find the rest of the accessories. So let's see what we have inside. We have a pin popper. We have a USB-C to headphone jack. And we also have a case, which is very... a case. And what is this? This is a manual in English, so that's nice. And finally, we have the case itself. Nice rubber TPU case. Hopefully, it'll do me good in terms of protecting the phone. Let's put this stuff aside and see what we got with the phone itself. And now we have the actual phone. It's actually a fairly big phone. It's not small. Definitely wouldn't be as small as what I would like. Oh, you can see that the glass at the back is already picking up a lot of fingerprints. You can see a lot of fingerprints over there. We have the fingerprint sensor. The cameras, which are raised a little bit, so you can look at from this side. You can see that they are a little bit raised over there. We have the Xiaomi logo, a couple of words, CE, which is CE certified. And finally, we have the buttons on the side. And we have speakers on the bottom and the USB-C and no headphone jack up top. And on the front, again, this is just a pretty regular looking black slab. The Xiaomi Mi 8 doesn't look very special. It just looks very ordinary, but what is special is the price. So with that being said, let's open it up and turn on the phone and see what we have inside. Let's talk a little bit about the bezels on the phone. You can see that the bezels on the phone are, well, the side bezels are okay. They're not too big. You have a notch at the top, which is a big notch. It's not like the OnePlus 6's teardrop notch, which I actually like a lot better than what you have here. It's big. There's barely any space on both sides for, you know, like your city phone and then your little icons over here. And then there's a notch up top, and there's also a notch at the bottom, or there's a bezel at the bottom, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a notch. So I don't know. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's still okay. So but yeah, so I set up the phone a little bit. I installed rootless pixel launcher so that it has a stock Android look and feel. And I also set it up a little bit so that it uses the gestures instead of having buttons on the top. So again, you can swipe kind of like that, or you can go back like this, or you can do that and go to your multitasking screen, which is very nice. So in terms of speed, it's actually decent. Again, as you can see, I have to update it. In terms of speed, it's decent, and yeah, I'll talk more about it in a full review. So very quickly, this has an AMOLED display. It's actually so vivid and vibrant that I had to turn the ISO on my camera to compensate for how vibrant and everything it is, just so that it's not washed out in the camera itself. You can see that this is a 21, actually no, it's higher than that. I was going to say it's a 2160 by 1080p screen, but this is actually higher than that because you have the notches over here. But for all intents and purposes, it's about that big. And I've zoomed it in as much as I can already, and you can see that the color and the detail on this are absolutely gorgeous. Even though this is not it's not the best Samsung AMOLED screen you can get out there, it's still an AMOLED screen nonetheless, and it's going to look better than a lot of LCD screens out there because of the color saturation and what you get with the true blacks and stuff like that. And I really like the screen. I'm really going to enjoy using it. I want to see how it works at night. I want to see if night mode can help with battery life as well. Lots of things to test in the AMOLED display, but in the meantime, just watch it a little bit more and just enjoy the colors on this AMOLED display. I will say that it is a little bit washed out for what I would consider an AMOLED display. Samsung's AMOLEDs are tuned a lot more vibrant and poppy than what you find here. And I think it has to do with the settings, and I will play with that and see if I can change that. Just look at the reds and the blues. They look a little bit muted, as you can tell from the video itself. Let's now have a listen to the speakers on the Mi 8.
Human advancement knows no boundary. But this has not been without its price. We need only look to the past to remember that nature is a power that cannot be ignored. Consuming even the mightiest empires.
Alright, so that was a little taste of the Xiaomi Mi 8, and I will continue testing it to see what we have with this phone, whether it's good, whether it's bad. So be sure to hit like and subscribe, be sure to hit the little notification bell to make sure you're notified of any of the latest videos that come up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.